Hello, hello! Pete's Packs here, and we're back with Birthday Bonanza, Day 5. We're doing another Mirage Starter Deck from 1996. I absolutely love Mirage. It's one of my favorite sets of all time. It's absolutely in my top 10. Second favorite block of all time. Same block as my favorite set of all time, which is, of course, Weatherlight. And we've got some huge hits that we could hit out of this. We could hit Lion's Eye Diamond, Phyrexian Dreadnaught. I think those are the two really big ones. But let's see what we get here. There we go. Alright, so we've got our basics. We've got a Mountain by John Avon, Tony Roberts Forest, Douglas Schuler Island, my favorite island of the series for Mirage. Tom Vanderstrand Plains. That's the one I really like too. I like the one with the bird as well. Bob Eggleton Swamp. John Avon Mountain. Tony Roberts Forest. Douglas Schuler Island. Tom Vanderstrand Plains. Bob Eggleton Swamp. Mountain by John Avon. Forest by Tony Roberts, Tom Vanderstrand Plains, Bob Eggleton Swamp, John Avon Mountain, Tony Roberts Forest, Douglas Schuler Island, another great one, Tom Vanderstrand Plains, Bob Eggleton Swamp, John Avon Mountain, Tony Roberts Forest, Douglas Schuler Island, and we're on to our rares. We have Phyrexian Purge. Hey, that's a pretty solid hit. We have Polymorph. Nice. Absolute classic one. I think that actually fills out my second playset of Mirage Polymorphs. And our third rare is Spectral Guardian. That one's a little poo-poo. Let's see what else we have. We have Crypt Cobra. Let's see. So, Robert Bliss for Phyrexian Purge. Robert Bliss for Polymorph. Love Robert's art. And then Mike Drigenberg for Spectral Guardian. Ron Spencer's art on Crypt Cobra. Very nice. Prismatic Boon. Hey, that's a fun one. With Tom Gianni art. Goblin Soothsayer. Another Robert Bliss. He has a really particular art style. And I love it. Chariot of the Sun, Gary Grace. That's a cool one. Haunting Apparition by Chippy. Mana Prism by Margaret Organ Keene. Margaret Organ Keene also did the art for Lion's Eye Diamond. I can't tell you how many people mistake this for the art for this for Lion's Eye Diamond on a regular basis. Just kind of funny. Tropical Storm with that beautiful Richard Kane Ferguson art. Spatial Binding by Dom, who also did the Judge promo counterspell at this time. So around the same time, there was an Arena Judge promo and Arena promo counterspell. The foils were the Judge promo. The non-foils were the Arena promo. And I have a playset of both. They're some of my favorite counterspells. Vaporous Gen, Adam Rex art. Patendalion, Stuart Griffin. Patendalion was a really good aggro card for quite a while. It was like an extra Savannah Lions. In fact, Maverick played both around this time. Maverick being the old name for green-white. Dwarven Nomad, Mike Kemble art. Reality Ripple, Alan Rabinowitz. Love that art. Also, this was one of the original combos with Phyrexian Dreadnaught. Still is used with it in pre-modern. Alarum, Andrew Robinson art. Wall of Corpses, Gary Leach. Quirion Elves, Randy Gallegos. Spitting Earth, Brian Snowdy. Thirst, Roger Raup. Ivory Charm, Gary Grace. Of course, the headline art for the set, as you can see. Absolutely beautiful Ivory Charm. Love the art on it, too. Not the best card. Like, kind of feels like a blue card these days. But overall, pretty fun. Gravebane Zombie, another Gary Leach art. Wall of Roots, very nice. John Matson. Some really iconic cards that came out of this set. Agility, Drew Tucker. Teferi's Curse, Robert Bliss. Another just interesting art by Robert Bliss. Gibbering Hyenas, Una Fricker. Chaos Charm, Steve Luke. Bay Falcon, Una Fricker. Love her animal pieces. Benevolent Unicorn, David A. Cherry. Restless Dead, Ian Miller. Octavi Ferry, Junior Tomlin. Healing Salve, Hannibal King. Another one who just love his art. His caricature art is fantastic. Or character art is fantastic. Soul Shriek, John Bolton. Just iconic piece of art. Stalking Tiger, Therese Nielsen. Lightning Reflexes, Tom Kiffin. Sapphire Charm, Steve Luke. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't the... Yeah, it's not the one that's played in Dan Dan. There's the other Vision Charm from Visions. Divine Offering was a reprint at this point. Therese Nielsen, very nice. And Dirtwater Wraith by Steve Luke. Love the absolutely iconic art of these. And we have our little rule book. This was before the 6th edition updates, where you had to describe a whole bunch of stuff. This is after the 4th edition updates, though. Just some of the differences are fascinating. And it looks like we have a slightly miscut rulebook, too, which is pretty cool. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. It really helps us out. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.